contacted citizens.
Right, so I'm
it
watching
said no problem, her money
I'm
would be
watching
returned.
stories on news stories on YouTube for scams and stuff.
Well, not always
now
scams.
This is what I'm saying. Like the insult to injury, like you can replace people, you can replace money, you can replace possessions, you can replace almost anything. You can never replace time. There's never a time you can replace time. Now, I've noticed like probably 2 election cycles ago that they're having stories about Gen Z. I'm a Generation X. My parents are baby boomers. 2 years after me, 3 years after me, you got the generation, the millennials. Now, I don't got no problem with your generation, but I'm 40 now. I don't got time to be wasting. Now, like I said, at least 2 election cycles ago, I'm talking about, it might have been midterms included, like them two included, but they were electing Zs. My daughter's a fucking Z. Now, she's 16. Excuse my language. She's 16, but come on, man. I've been telling people that time goes by quick as hell. When my daughter was a little kid and they turned it into, he wants to see his child grow up and he's lust after it. You could turn me into a child molester if you want. You're an idiot. I don't got time to be wasting with you. Every time you try to add insult to injury, I'm going to add that to the tally. I'm sitting here telling you. Like when I was talking about the lost Generation X, first ever epidemic as far as drugs and shit like that. Yeah, you had prohibition with that, but shit wasn't like you had the flat dancers and shit like that. It's not like the crack epidemic. And then the opiate epidemic. I feel we're better prepared for these epidemics with the crack epidemic, but I live in the Philadelphia area. Kensington's Kensington, but crack probably like, you know what I mean? Like when they talk about the Bronx and LA and different shit like that, it's not like that throughout the world like it was with crack. And that's the generation that grew up with the reality rap, whatever you want to call it, gangster rap, whatever, expressing the aggression or whatever. It's not the first generation, not even the first culture to use crime to get out of poverty. Like I said, with the mob, Italians, Wild West, whatever you want to say throughout history, whatever. I don't give a shit. Ain't nobody got time to waste. These millennials,
Across the park on the Upper West Side, freelance TV producer Matt Chick is a Gen Zer who mostly banks online.
Gen Z, so they talk about Generation
his wife, the newlywed wrote a check to one of his contractors.
I live right across from ABC, so I mailed it right out to them, put it right in the mailbox.
Mailed it from her Upper East Side building. But by the time it cashed, it was more than 13 times the amount she wrote it for.
My time is money. 25, I can't afford it. You cannot replace my time while you laugh.
Across the park on the Upper West Side,
not even with
TV
monetary money.
Matt Chick is a Gen Zer who mostly banks online. Renovating a new apartment with his wife, the newlywed wrote a check to one of his contractors.
I live right across from ABC, so I mailed it right out to them, put it right in the mailbox. And 2 days later, when I saw it was deposited, I said, that's very unlikely.
It cashed, but not by his
I ain't got time to be playing
the name had been scratched out and changed to Jennifer someone who got 75